So my video, I hit the button and it went to like another app and it shut off. So I just uploaded that. So like I hit, my notification went and then I hit it and it clicked off. Oh my God. So I'm just continuing. I uploaded the first part. So I was saying about the phone call. So this guy that I knew from a couple years back, he's like, all this texting, just call me. We were Facebook messaging. So I'm like, fuck it. He gave me his number and you know what? Want to hear the coolest thing? I was so nervous. I'm like, oh my God. I'm so used to texting. So I'm like, fuck it. I just called him. I'm like, hey, I don't want to say his name. And it was so cool. We were just talking. And I just talked to him like it was so much better than typing. Even though I don't type because I talk. Mercedes, please don't go in the camera. Oh my God. Excuse me. They can't see me. Oh my God. So my point is, that's all we ever used to do. These kids today have such social anxiety and they're scared, and it's such a hookup culture. Can you get out of the video? Come on. This cat's being so weird lately. So I don't know if it's ever going to change or how, oh my God, it's so sad. I don't know what to say about it. How do we fix this? Because it's the social media. Like, what do we do? We can't take it away now. You look around and it's like everybody's on their phones, but we didn't have this before. I remember when I was in 4th grade, I had a house phone in Fairfield, 973-575-7581. That was my house phone number. I still remember it. And I know his name. I could say it. I don't want to say it. Joey Cirillo, Dominic Addy, those two boys, I had crushes on them. They liked me. They called me. We talked on the phone. Like, they came over. We hung out. I don't know. We went to the roller rink. You ice skated, you roller skated, you went to Chuck E. Cheese, went to arcades. Like, oh my God. Hung out after school. I didn't drink. I'm going to tell you right now, I got drunk at my cousin's wedding. I was 16. I got wasted because I was drinking all the liquor at the tables, me and my cousin's boyfriend. I threw up all over the place. My dad wanted to kill me. And I never touched a drink till I was like 22 when I went to a club. Like for 6 years, I never drank again. So my point is, like, I don't know, guys. I'm just ranting tonight. Like, how can we get this? I would do anything to get this society. I know we can't take social media away, but there are a few good guys out there. Like my daughter's boyfriend buys her flowers. He is such a good guy. I'm like, keep him, because there's so many, girls do it too, but I'm looking for love now. I'm ready to meet my prince. And if the right guy comes along, he might, look, you don't have to have everything. I don't know. Like, but hooking up and having meaningless sex, like, what is so great about that? Maybe a 22-year-old wants to do that. It depends what age group I'm talking to. I don't think guys that are 22 watch me, or girls, because I look at my analytics and I don't see that age looking. So, but there are guys that young that want to get married. My fiance at the time was 22 and wanted to marry me. I broke it off. But again, that was in 94. It was different back then. People wanted to get married, and that was before social media. So social media did change the way people think, right? And the whole culture, the whole thing, because now it's all hookup culture. Because it's no one wants to work on things anymore. They have a fight with their girlfriend or their wife. They can just say, all right, you know what, fuck you. I don't want to work on this, because they can easily go on their phone. All they got to do is check Instagram, see a hot girl, and say, message you and say, can I see your picture? And then you could cheat on your phone. That's cheating. Liking a girl's pic and sending dick pics and that's cheating. It's emotional cheating. Years ago, before social media, you called the girl on the phone, you made up, and you went out for pizza, and you didn't cheat. You cheated. You could cheat in school, but you know what I mean? You didn't have that easy access. Oh, God, it just gets me so wound up. Whatever happened to, like, love letters and asking girls out? Like, put your phones down. I would totally do it. It's so sweet. It's like, it's great. There are roller skating rinks. There's one in Florham Park. And if you have sex with somebody right away and you have amazing sex and that's all you do together, you're just connecting through your bodies, right? It's great. That's great chemistry. Like, that's great. You know, you have great sexual attraction, right? And you text through a phone a lot. People have that, like, connection through phone. But then when you see the person, what do you say? What do I even have in common with this person? If we're just having sex and we're leaving, he's leaving, she's leaving. Do you do things together? Do you have the same interests? Do you talk? How's your communication? I don't know, because we don't talk on the phone. We don't do things. These are things that you see on Instagram that psychiatrists talk about. Emotional immaturity in communication. I'm going to title this part Hookup Culture or something like that. Times are so bad right now, it's the worst of all. Suicide rate is at its all-time high. I am the most emotional person ever. I cry over everything. So I saw a TikTok. A girl was gorgeous, young. She was sitting in her car, made a 911 call, told the dispatcher she was about to kill herself. And calling the 911 to tell them, to inform them to so they could tell her family where she was located. So when she was gone, after she kills herself, they can let her family know. So the dispatcher was stalling her, just so maybe she can get to her in time, but it was too late. I was crying, and everyone on TikTok was saying rest in peace, and the crazy part was she sounded so sane, like not even like something was wrong with her, like she was drunk or she was like crazy, you know? It's just nuts. A young, beautiful girl, and then there was another incident of a guy that shot himself. Someone I know that I work with, that she knew, like just the other day. Suicide's at its all-time high. I don't know what the percentage is. And life can't be that bad. People are doing it because they can't afford to live. So you kill yourself over that. I pay for everything on my own. My rent, my car payment, my car insurance, my 2 credit cards, my electric bill, my gas in my car, my food, my cat food, clothes, I can go on, and it's a lot, and I have nobody to help me. My daughter's 20 now, but you know, she's still my daughter, and if I have extra money, guess where it goes? To her. Because that's what moms do. That's what moms want to do. I'm not trying to brag and say like, oh, give me a pat on the back, but I don't really buy myself anything because I don't need anything. I want my health. When this is what you should ask for in life, for your health. Money can always come, and love. Love is the last thing I ask for. I manifest health because you could have all the money in the world. There's a client that comes in my salon, amazing lady, and she's got a lot of money, but she's not doing so well. And we say, you know what? With all her money, she's not doing great, and it doesn't matter. I'm sure she wishes she had her health back because it's, you know, the money's not helping her. So my point is, I'm not too comfortable the way I'm sitting. So all that money in the world, it doesn't matter. Sorry, guys. I'm coming down this way. Yeah. I mean, to get fucked up, drunk and high and kill yourself still, but to do it sane, I don't know what kind of a bright place of mind you have to be in to do that and how bad things can get. Hi, sweet baby. I was just yelling at her. I have mental health, obviously. I'm on here and I talk about it. I think half the country has it. I don't care to admit it. You know? What's like the problem with talking about it? And if you don't fucking like me because of it, fuck you. I hate labels. That's another thing I want to talk about. Like they talk about Kanye all the time. I love him. Why? Because he's real and he talks crazy and he sounds crazy and the guy's a genius. I wish Kim stayed with him. I don't know him. That's my opinion. I voice my opinion. And they have kids together, and I wish they were together. I don't know them. I don't follow the whole Hollywood shit. But I do know about them, and they have kids, and Kanye's crazy. But whatever. Sometimes people need to be on medicine to control it. I have to be on mine. I'm a Gemini. I get moody, and what I have to work on is I'm very sensitive and I'm very emotional, and I will kill for my daughter, the person I love. I want to help grow in life. If I had a man, I'm very possessive a little, and I try to control. I have to work on that. But I tend to get too opinionated, and if I don't get my way, sometimes I say things that I don't mean. So I still have to work on things, but when I was talking about mental health, I have mood disorder. Bipolar is a tough one to diagnose. My doctor once said this, and when I was in a rehab years ago, my first rehab, he said, bipolar is very hard to detect. There's all levels of bipolar. And he says, you're still doing drugs. This is when I first went in. He goes, when you're high on cocaine or whatever, and guys, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy from the cats. You can't be like, when you're manic from cocaine and alcohol, of course you're going to say you have bipolar. You have to be off the drugs a good 6 months to really detect bipolar. So there's bipolar 1, 2, 3. Like, I knew a guy that couldn't get out of bed, depressed, wouldn't eat, get out of bed for days, and then he would get up, shower, and be like, he could climb a mountain and be really ragey and blast music and drive around in the car and be happy. So really extreme. I was never like that. That's like the severe bipolar, really up and down. The level 1 or 3 is the least one, I forgot, and that's like what I am. Like, it's like almost like a mood disorder. So, and then there's schizophrenia, which is very bad. There's sociopath, there's like mood disorder, there's anxiety, there's depression, there's ADHD, there's ADD, there's a lot of things. There's a lot more I'm missing because I'm getting tired. So now there's like autism, and you didn't hear about these things. Like, this is what I mean. I don't like labels. I don't. When you meet a person and you fall for them and you start fooling around and you could be dating, why do you have to have a label on that? Like, labels are just, I don't really like labels. Right? So, and you just don't ever know what anybody's going through. That person you see, you don't know if they can be going to kill themselves an hour later, so be nice to everybody. So guys, I'm going to end it there. I'm going to label this, I don't know. But anyway, have a good night. Have a good day. Good morning whenever you guys see this. And I'm going to sign off. I love you guys. And like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.